We're back and ready when you are.
Good. How's it going, Will?
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. You ready for some questions here?
Yes, sir.
All right. There we go. All right. We'll start with James Carpia from the Oregonian.
Will, Coach was just talking about how his message to you, given that you've been in the program for 4 years, has been that each year is different and there's different challenges with each year, different composition of team. You have a different role. Speak to just what you view as your role and how it's changed differently compared to a year ago, even, or 2 years ago. What is your role in this year's team as you see it at this moment heading into the season?
I would say my role is a lot similar to last year's role. Even though I started the season late, but just being a leader, being a vet, knowing the system, helping the new guys learn the system. On defense and offense, and just teaching everybody, like buying into what Coach Allman and the coaching staff says, like really help the team and more importantly help yourself. So just being a leader and just showing everybody that like this system does work and what they're saying is valuable.
Matt Preem, 247 Sports.
Yeah, well, just your thoughts on every year there's transfers into this program, and Quincy and Jacob and Devion, just your thoughts on how they fit into this team and just what will they bring to the table for you guys?
Oh, that's our team, like each year we get a whole new squad, especially the last 2-3 years I've been here. So, but like they all bring something different, Davion and Jacob bring extra ball handlers and both can score off the dribble or play the two and catch and shoot, And then Quincy is like a 3 or 4, can play the wing, can play down low, physical, can really shoot the ball better than what people think. So they bring a lot to the table. It should be exciting.
Chris Hansen, the register guard.
Yeah, Will, how much easier has it been this year to acclimate to all those new players and the transfers, because you're not dealing with the type of COVID protocols that you had last year that obviously kind of restricted what you guys could do together?
Oh yeah, I say it's a lot better. We got to start a lot earlier this year. We got a couple weeks in the summer, not as much as we would my freshman and my sophomore year, but we got a lot more weeks in the summer than we did last year. So everybody got used to, it was easier for everybody to get used to each other, playing with each other. We got some open gyms in this summer, just learning everybody's game, everybody's strengths and weaknesses. So I think it helped us a lot this year.
Zach Neal, Ducks Wire.
Well, you talked about Dana's system, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were watching Chris Duarte last night. How encouraging is it for you as a player to see that the system can produce something like that? I know a lot of it has to do with Duarte's talent, but you've seen him work, you've seen his work ethic. How encouraging is it to know that you have a chance to do that as well?
It's very encouraging, like just watching it from Dylan Brooks to Jordan Bell to Peyton, and then now Chris, just seeing that, like, the coaches here aren't going to hold you back. Like they're all in for you to be the best player that they think you can be, and it just shows it pays off. They teach you, they don't really change your game or teach you too much. They just teach you like what it takes, like how hard you have to work, the things you have to do every day to become a professional, and it just shows like on the court when our Ducks go pro, turn into pros. So
James.
I'll kind of follow with that first, Will. We've seen it from the past couple of seasons of what Peyton did going into his final year to change his body, and then the amount of time that he spent extra, particularly early in practice and stuff. And Chris last year, what have you done and gone about it to take your level? Because obviously with Davion going where he went, with Chris going where he went, and you see, guys you either played with or Davion who you grew up with, going to those spots, to put yourself in that position 6-8 months from now.
Just watching, I learned a couple things from Peyton. Like he just changed his diet, and I'm not even like trying to change my diet to get skinnier. I done gained 10 pounds, but just changing my diet to like just feel healthier every day, to be more hydrated, watching the intake of water I drink every day, and just most importantly, just getting in the training room and trying to stay healthy, because my first 3 years in Oregon, I always had like a little bang up here and there. So I just been trying to stay healthy, get more recovery or more treatment when I need it.
We're going to go to Shane Hoffman from the Daily Emerald.
Hey, Will. Yeah, this team's got a lot of depth up front, it seems like, at the big men spots, and a lot of guys with differing skill sets. I'm curious, from your point of view, a guy like Frank, what he brings that maybe some of the other guys don't, and then just his perspective as he's entering his second season and what you expect from him.
Well, first of all, Frank brings energy every single day. Great personality, always smiling. He's a great person on and off the court. he just has like that little aura about him that makes you want to be around him. And it shows on the court. He's diving on loose balls. You know, he's trying to block every shot he gets a chance to. And he just plays hard, sets hard screens, rolls to the basket. And you could tell he developed a lot just from his first season to now, just being more comfortable in the system, you know, knowing what shots he should take and what shots he shouldn't. And he just like his biggest thing I seen him do is just slow down, like not being such in a rush when he catches it. And when he slowed down, he'll shoot 60% from the block. So it should be pretty fun watching him.
James.
Well, on Saturday in practice, we're just seeing, you were paired quite a bit with Davion and Jacob, where you weren't necessarily always the primary ball handler on offense and getting to play off the ball a little bit more. You've done it before, clearly, particularly with Peyton, but at the end of last year, you were the guy bringing the ball up all the time. So just, do you like one more than the other? Obviously to free up to get more 3-point shots, there's clearly a value to playing off the ball for you. But where do you see just those two aspects of your game and which one you may like more at this point?
I wouldn't say I like one more than the other. I was a little more used to playing on the ball. I played on the ball in high school and AAU, but when I came here, I started my career out playing off the ball. But like Saturday, I was just working on like playing off the ball is a little different than playing on the ball. You have to stay engaged even though when the ball's not in your hand. So I was just working on like moving without the ball, putting yourself in position to get catch and shoot shots. And then just being able to switch from the 1 to the 2, it just brings more value. And the coaching staff really like has been implementing that to me, that just learning how to play off the ball as well as play on the ball, like they don't do nothing but add value to me. So I like playing with Davion and Jacob. They're a little faster than me, so they can control the pace more, speed the game up. I just run the wing, so it should be pretty fun and exciting.
We got time for one more, so we'll go to Zach.
Will, you mentioned earlier you've been a member of a lot of different teams, a lot of different players. You're now kind of the veteran leader on this team. Is there something that you've learned from other players that you've played with, like Peyton and them, that kind of helps you in that veteran role?
Yeah, the most important thing I take away from Peyton and even Chris, but especially Peyton, is that just hard work and dedication. Like, you can't cheat the grind, and it's more about consistency. Like waking up every day and getting your shots up every day. Like, just can't do it 2 times a week or 3 times a week. You got to be an everyday thing. And that's how you become a professional. The talent level obviously is going to help you, but your hard work and dedication is what take you to the next level. So.
All right. Thanks for the time, Will.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.